If you're in the market for a new construction home in Flowood, Mississippi, but you're tired of all the boring house plans you're seeing, then I've got a home for you. Stop your scrolling and watch this tour. I'm April Smith. I'm a realtor and broker associate in Flowood, Mississippi at Southern Homes Real Estate. For the past 6 years, I have been helping buyers and sellers realize their dreams. This home is a showstopper and an award winner by the Parade of Homes, and I cannot wait to show you every bit of it, including 3 bonus features that I think push it way over the edge. I can't wait to show you. Here's a view of the neighborhood, just this street. The neighborhood is quite large and has different size homes and lots on it. So as you go back further in the neighborhood, the larger estate lots are back there with more acreage. But here's the sign for the Parade of Homes when it was part of it, and right there it's award winning. And look at this landscaping already, so nice. But you see the front of the home, it's just different, and I like it. I like that all brick. It's got a front porch. Very pretty. So it already has gutters and lights around the outside, the recessed lights around the outside of the home. Little details like this roundness of this front step. And these 2 double door that are glass. They're like a light gray or maybe alabaster. And this front porch has that wood ceiling. Love it. Let's go inside and take a look. It opens into an open plan with the kitchen, the family room, and the formal dining room all in one. And look at these cathedral soaring ceilings. Makes for a really grand entrance to see all of that. So let's start over here with this formal dining space. Look at all the natural light that comes in with those 3 fixed windows, and then the 4th up there, and then the 2-story windows that are almost like skylights, but not, because they let so much natural light come in. And this big picture window that overlooks the front porch and the street out front. And all these light fixtures are so gorgeous. And then over here at the kitchen, and you can see, before we get to the kitchen, the wood floors that run throughout the house. So pretty. But you have a nice big island right here with quartz countertops. Love those. I'll get you closer up so you can see there's a little bit of veining there, a little bit of gray veining, but not a whole lot. It's very faint. And take a look under here. I love it when a builder thinks about things like this, because some don't. They use all this extra space for storage, and I love that. You can never have too much storage in a kitchen, for sure. But it has nice crown molding throughout, these custom cabinets, and you have your fridge there, and that's where your garbage is. And you have an ice maker over here, all stainless steel appliances, farmhouse sink, this nice fixture right here. And check out this stove. So you have 2, it's basically like a double oven there and that's the brand Forno, high quality brand there. And that is 8 gas burners, because you have 2 under the griddle. I love these subway tiles back here. Very nice. lots of cabinetry that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And over here is a nice big pantry cabinet, but that's not all that you have. You have a giant pantry over there we'll get to in just a minute. And there's your dishwasher and drawers there. There's nice light fixtures. Let's take a look at this living room area. So you do have a 2-story, if you can see that, window up there, letting in the natural light. And these being up higher gives you some privacy without having to use window treatments, which I love, because if somebody's riding by, you know, you can be in here. They're not seeing what you're watching on TV, right? So I love that stone fireplace. Let's take a look at it closer. Gas logs, but look at that. That is beautiful, like a blonde brick. Not the official color, that's just me. I can come up with some names. Nice wood mantle, and that brick goes all the way up to the top, so it brings your eye with that focal point all the way up to those high ceilings. So there's a door that goes out there to something, and I'll show you in a little bit, and another door right there. But we're gonna save that till a little bit later. You know, sometimes in big homes when I'm filming, it's really hard to figure out which direction you want to go first because I want to show you everything. But you do have to figure out a path, whether it's the best one or not. This is a little drop zone right here, like that, and then a little door to go outside there. We'll tell you more about that space later when we get to the outside area. But here is your pantry. And look, there's the microwave if you were wondering. Nice light color gray. I would think that was something maybe like a classic gray that Sherwin-Williams, I believe, is there, or Benjamin Moore. One of those has classic gray that is just a really light gray and very pretty. So I love, look, this is another garbage right here. So if you're in here and need a garbage, you got it. Oh, and then the under the cabinet lighting. Okay. And I love, check out the details of these doors. They're not just your plain doors. There you go. Okay. So let's head on back. I like the design of this house because it's not wide, but it's long, so it's different. I like different. Here's another. You know, you could use that as more pantry space, but I can't imagine you would need it. Or linens, or, you know, I could think of all kinds of things to put in there, but I'm sure you could too. So then we have, you do have the stairs right there that will go up later, but here's the closet underneath the stairs. And, you know, I guess I'm just going to keep pointing out the places you go for a tornado, because, you know, we have to be prepared in Mississippi, right? So that would be a good place for a tornado because it's in the middle of the house and it's underneath those stairs. It's just a good place. Okay, we're going to go here to the primary bedroom and more tall vaulted ceilings. Don't you love that? And oh, you know how I love these windows that I have forgotten now what you call them, but they, you know, a roll out or push out. I like those a lot. It just makes it so different. So you got the same wood floor here, and it's a nice big area, and a double door entry into the primary bathroom. And you have one sink here, quartz countertops, and then the bigger one here. And let's see, is this one of those dryers? Yes, well, it could be. You can put all your little things there, and your dryer, all your curling irons, and everything else if you need them. Look at this. I love that design of a tub. Isn't that pretty? It's just like a straight across the top. And this is the tile. It's got a little bit of a taupey color mixed in with that gray and white. I like that. So you're not stuck with just gray. And this light would be on, but it's also hooked to the fan, so I didn't want to interfere with the sound. But it's got a rain shower head. Oh, well, let's count. I think that's a thing we got to do too, is count the shower heads. 1, 2, 3. But look how convenient. I just love those. Like, that is some convenience right there. Because, you just can't reach everything sometimes. Or if you are bathing a pet or bathing a kid, that makes it pretty convenient. Or if you have mobility issues, there's just a whole reason you would need one of those. And this closet, there's a little scuttle area into the attic, and then you have a built-in full-length mirror right there. Same wood floors in here. And here we go with the built-ins. Look at this all the way around. Isn't that nice? And hides all your junk. Most of them are open shelving, but this way you can stick it up there and forget about it. And everybody else can too. I like it. Lots of hanging space right there. And then you have more hanging space here. And look at all these drawers. Big, square, deep drawers. So let's go back out and go finish the bathroom. Okay, there's the separate toilet area, and I like that because efficiency in the bathroom is a good thing. Okay, we looked at that. All right, let's go on. Oh, here's another closet down the hallway, and this one has hanging space. So you could use this for your coats, for your guests when they come in. Yikes, sorry, needs a little WD-40, I think, but that's a really minor thing, obviously. Okay, here's the full guest bath here, and look, this is the tile. It's different from the one in the primary, which I like because you want to be a little different, but it's got a little taupey color and gray color too. Granite, why do I keep saying granite? Quartz countertops. You've got one sink in here and a lot of cabinetry, and another one of these pull-out things. Convenient. Y'all are probably like, I've got one of those in my house. It's not a big deal, but I don't. And I think I might like one. Okay, so the fan's on in here, but it's very light, but you can hear it. But this shower, I like that whoever picked out all the things in this home did such a great job. So you have a fully tiled shower there. Okay, now let's move on. Now remember, there's some things I can't wait to show you that I'm holding back because I want you to stay with me and see everything about this house. All right, this is the first guest bedroom on the left of the home, overlooking the driveway out there. Let's see, can you see? That's the double doors that go to the closet. And look, it's double door closet, but it's a walk-in. You can walk in, and it's got a lot of hanging space, 4 rods. You've got a fan and recessed lighting. It's a nice size room there. Then we've got, that's the garage door. We'll go in there in a minute. But check out how huge this room is. This is your laundry room. Who wouldn't want to do laundry in here? Look at the tile. It's so pretty. It's kind of a matte tile. I like that. There's your washer and dryer space. Nice little hanging, two like rods for hanging. And then you have a freezer space if you need a freezer, standing freezer, and all of this cabinet space right here. I like them. And this window, fixed window, gives you a nice pretty picture out. Look at all that. Look at those blue skies. That's not a filter. That's actually what we're getting to enjoy today after it feels like weeks of daily rain. But we need both, I know. Okay, let's run out here. Sorry for the squeakiness. Let's run out here to the garage. First, you have this little area right here that provides you a little buffer before you get to the car space, but you can put your little garbage or whatever if you need to right there. It's got recessed lighting in the garage. Okay, and it looks like a 3-car, but technically it's 2 because this one wouldn't fit a car unless you had a really, like a mini coupe, maybe, but it's for your lawnmower or your golf cart, right? So, but that's super nice. And then you have this storage area with the little, let me just go around, sorry, with the little shelf right there to put things on. So lots of space in here. All right. I don't always show garages, but when they're pretty neat like that, I like to. Okay. Where have we not been? We need to go upstairs, don't we? Okay. So here are the stairs. Whoop. To the rest of the bedrooms up here. So you had 2 bedrooms down there. If you counted, you have the primary and then you have an extra, which is nice because you may have some guests that don't want to climb, you know, the stairs. So, or a baby that you want to keep close, or a kid you want to keep close, or you just, I don't know, maybe an office. But this, there we go again with the doors. This is a little room that is a bedroom. It's kind of a small area, but it would be fine for a bedroom, or you could use it as an office. And we've got, this is just some attic space. There's access to your AC unit there. Well, this is just about the cleanest place I've ever seen for an attic. That's super nice. So it doesn't go all the way into the attic, but you have access for that right there, and then you have some extra storage space. Will this door close on me? You're just gonna have to deal with that. Look, I never showed you these above the doors. It's just a nice little detail. Nice little detail. And then look at how long this hallway is. I love a hallway. And it's, okay, we'll come back to that bedroom, but I gotta show you this. Look at these windows that line it. Oh, so nice and bright. I think I've just been vitamin D starved for so long. I'm really appreciating the sunshine today. Okay, at the end of the hallway, oh, well, surprise, this is one of the 3 things that I thought pushed this home over the edge to make it fantabulous. And that is the fact that you can add to the 3,340 square feet by finishing this out if you want to. I mean, it's already, the best part is, it's already set up, you know, with electrical and everything. So it would not take much to do it. Look, you even have a smoke alarm in here. So there you go. It's not haunted, it just squeaks. All right, we'll just go into this bedroom since we're here and take a look. This is a really big bedroom with those windows I love and a nice big closet here. All right there. Then we go into the Jack and Jill. 2 sinks, which I love in a Jack and Jill because no fighting over the sink. You can get yours as dirty as you want. And then the shower tub combo, and the toilet is out in the middle of everything, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I can live with that because the amazing parts of this house make up for anything like that. All right, let's look. This closet is not, it's not a walk-in, but it's got a lot of hanging space. So that's good. So that's your third bedroom upstairs. So now we're back to the stairs. Okay, we're gonna go check out the other features I was telling you about that I think push this home over the edge. Come on, let's go take a look. Oh, did we talk about? We didn't talk about these fixed windows right here on the side because I was trying to keep you from looking this way because I wanted to show you. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen. Let me just back up so you can see where we're starting and see the home from this angle. Okay. So you'll be coming in this way sometimes if you're the homeowner and if you're the homeowner's friends. And that's your view. How amazing is that? But let's look over here. This door and what it leads to. This is an L-shaped, screened-in porch with the wood ceiling and an outdoor kitchen. How convenient that it's so close to the kitchen. You can just bring your meats and things you're gonna grill, like right out here. And look, they already have it screened in for you. And they put in a door. And that part is wood too. And then you have a door here. And this part is not screened, but I imagine that's because it's on the front of the house, but I don't know if they'll add that later. But that's something that we could discuss if you wanted me to be your buyer's agent. And that's another door into the living room. And of course, the yard guy cranked up his his vehicle right when we were over there. But that's just real. All right, and then you have a little fan there to keep things cool while you're burning up in the Mississippi heat, cooking your barbecue. All right, so that was the second feature, and then I have one more feature that I think pushes this home over the edge, and you may have not realized this when you first saw the front of the house or when you see it in pictures, but this is a very unique situation. Okay, so over here, okay, so that's the street. Okay, and then you're going to come in and you have a little carport, portico, and then the garage is right back there. So if you got groceries in the car, what are you going to do? You're going to make a pit stop here underneath this covered area and stick all your groceries right in there to the pantry. How convenient. I just thought that was the best. And also it serves as a great place for guests to park, so maybe they don't get rained on and they can come through the friendship door entrance. Or if you have kids and it's after school and they got their backpacks, drop them off here. Let them put their backpacks on that drop zone, and then you have about 5 seconds of peace and quiet before you get into the garage. So let me come over here to the back of the house. You got lots of parking here, by the way. There's my husband. He's parked there. But look at this pretty landscaping. And look at this view of one of the neighborhood lakes right there, right behind you. Very private back here, and very convenient to all the things. One of the things in Les Maisons that I showed you with another home in Les Maisons is that they're building a clubhouse and pool and pickleball and tennis courts and a playground. Isn't that awesome? So it's a great community. There is an HOA fee that I don't know right off the top of my head, but I can put it in the comments. And if you liked this video, I would love it if you would watch my next video that's coming up there, but also comment and tell me what you like about all the features that I showed you. Do you like that side screened porch? Do you like that little special carport? What about the design of the front? It kind of harkens back to an older time with all brick, kind of getting away from the all white homes. So let me know and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you.